I'm back again to do a bonus reading for you. This pick a card reading is a mystery message for you that you're meant to hear right now. So we have 3 piles here, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Your job is to pick what pile you're most drawn to. I also incorporated, since I'm an artist, I put some acrylic paints up here. The first pile is lemonade. The second pile is mandarin color, and then the third pile is pink melon. And again, I picked these out and didn't even realize that I was picking fruit. So pick the card pile that you're most drawn to, and I will meet you there at pile 1. Okay, pile 1, you've got a message from Spirit that you're meant to hear right now. What is the mystery message for you, pile 1? Let's see what it is. And I've got 4 tarot cards here, and then also a message from Cosmic, and then also a message from Heaven that I pre-shuffled prior to starting this reading for all 3 decks. And let's see what your mystery message is for pile 1. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for being here each and every day. I really appreciate and love all of you so much. Okay, so the mystery message here for you, pile 1. It looks like you could be having some difficulty with your finances at this time, but things are recovering, in other words. So this is a mystery message for you. Perhaps you've had some type of loss when it comes to financial, your finances, or a loss of investment, but it looks like you're recovering from that at this time. There's definitely a forward movement with the Chariot here. So you are finally moving forward. Things are progressing. Things are looking up for you. It feels like in the past there was a lack of planning on your part when it came to your finances, and perhaps that's where you lost an investment, or there was conflict over money. Perhaps maybe something broke and then you didn't have the money to fix it, so you had to ask for help or get a loan. So it seems like in the past here, Pisces, pile 1, that you went through some type of difficulty in your finances, but things are starting to recover now, it seems like. There is forward movement, forward progress that's coming in. There's a return of hope. You're feeling better. There is a recovery from your financial loss. Let's go clarify the cards now. Okay, let's clarify. Spirit, please clarify the Page of Swords for pile 1, please. So we have 2 cards here. So it looks like in the past, you've got the King of Cups here. You may have gotten help from somebody who is more like a father figure to you. Perhaps you had to ask your father for help when it came to your finances. Perhaps you had to communicate with this person in order to help bring you out of the hole. There was a lack of planning on your part, but it feels like you may have had to reach out for support in some way. Perhaps a family member, a father figure. This is a masculine figure here that has compassion, very mature, balanced. They're very empathetic, and you could have communicated that you really needed some help right away. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles. If this has not happened yet, you could expect this. This is something that you're needing to know at this time for pile 1, that you may have some type of financial problem that comes in. So it seems like what is going on here when you've had the loss of an investment or something what was going on within the family or conflict over money has to do with some type of separation, rejection, a breakup, something like that. So maybe it could be something like you shared expenses with a roommate or a partner or something like that, and then they deserted you, so you were left in limbo, and then you had to ask maybe family or somebody for help Something like that. There's some type of breakup or separation that caused the financial problem here. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so there is a recovery coming in for you, Pisces, for pile one. Hope is returning. You're recovering from this financial loss because there's new projects, there's new inspiration, new opportunities for you to use your passion, in other words, in order to probably make money, in order to help cover whatever expense happened where you needed help here. But definitely things are looking up for you. There's new opportunities. There's growth in your money. You are recovering now from this financial loss, and hope is returning. Please clarify the Chariot. I feel like, you know, this forward movement that you're in now, you really have, you may have been feeling like you were the victim in this situation, but there's forward movement from this feeling now. You're moving away from what no longer serves you. You know, you went through this breakup or separation that caused this financial problem for you, but you're now moving forward. Things are getting better for you, and you're no longer the victim in this situation, and there's forward movement as you move away from this. What is the advice here for this pile? We have the Hermit here, so maybe you need some time here to yourself. You really need to maybe do some inward work, perhaps that healing that needs to take place here. Perhaps you are withdrawing from even wanting to be with another person. If this was a breakup or a separation in a love relationship, you may be just wanting to have some time to yourself because of what happened here. What else? Yeah, so Spirit is telling you to take a pause, perhaps, you know, with this Hangman, it's time for you to do some introspection, have some time to yourself, you know, heal from what this was. There was a lot of self-sacrifice on your part here, and it's time for you to maybe connect with the divine and heal from whatever this was that left you in a financial bind here. And even though you may have had a loved one help you through this situation, you know, the inner work still needs to be done here. You need to do some healing here. So Spirit is saying, take some time to pause a little bit and work on that inner guidance and self-love. On the back of the deck here, we do have the Seven of Swords for what you don't see. This person from your past, for what you don't see, may try to come back in and try to make amends for their wrongdoing, or make a confession to you, or they may have some type of regret. So keep that in mind for what you don't see, pure Pisces. Let's look at the message of Cosmic Oracle card. It says, you have such a bright light inside, stop dimming it. And it feels like, you know, whatever you went through here, you could be dimming your light, and that's why you're needing that inward guidance, that self-love, that healing time for you to take a pause and really do the work. And then a message from heaven for you, pile one, is, as a guide, I am walking alongside you in love. I send support and strength to protect you. So somebody in spirit is here to guide you and walk alongside of you through this journey of life. And they're here to support and protect you. So whatever loved one you have on the other side, they're here for you. I'm going to leave that message there for you, pile one. If you enjoyed the message, please give me a thumbs up, hit the hype button, hit the like button, hit all the buttons if you want to. If you'd like to go deeper, you can find me at nightbirdtarot99@gmail.com. And I'd love to go and give you a private reading. And let's move on to pile two. Okay, Pisces, if you chose pile two, you chose the Mandarin color here, and this is the Wild Reflections Tarot deck. So we're going to take a look at what mystery message is for you right now from Spirit and what you need to know. Let's take a look. And I have 4 tarot cards here, and then I have an oracle card from the messages of Cosmic, and then I'm going to finish off your reading with a message from a loved one in heaven. So let's see what the cards have to say. We have the World card reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, the Star card reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. So we've got 3 major arcana here. There's some type of unfinished business here, Pisces. and some type of wish that has not been fulfilled. But the wheel is turning in your favor here, Pisces. We're going to go back and clarify here, but it seems like we've got three major arcana here. So this is a major theme for you. This is what Spirit is wanting you to know right now. This is the mystery message you need to know right now. And with the World card being reversed as the first card out of the deck, it makes me feel like there's something that has not been completed. Something, a project, something hasn't been completed. Perhaps you haven't been paid either, with the Ace of Pentacles being reversed. Something hasn't been completed. We're going to go back and clarify. With the Ace of Pentacles, please guys, don't do that when I'm on here. Thank you. It feels like, you know, there's something that hasn't been completed. Did you do something for somebody and they haven't paid you, is what it feels like. There's some type of endeavor that has not been completed. A project. But it feels like you haven't been paid yet. And that's why there is unfinished business here. We have the Star card as well in the reverse position. This is kind of like doubting your ability, perhaps. Spirit is calling me to say something like this, okay? I'm an artist, obviously, so perhaps a client of mine asked me to paint a portrait for them. They gave me the picture, I painted the portrait, and I'm waiting for payment before I give them this portrait, okay? I've done this portrait. It's sitting in my studio. It's completed. It's varnished. It's ready to go, but they haven't paid me for it. I've spent all this time doing this for this client, and you've messaged them, you've called them, you've done all of these things, and they're like nowhere to be found, or they'll be like, yeah, I'll get with you next week, and then you never hear from them. It's that type of energy, and Spirit is asking me to say something like that. So I'm sorry, let me just get my cat. Sorry about that, pile two. So it's like what I was saying, like you've done something for someone and you haven't been paid for it. And it feels like that's what this mystery thing is that you have not been compensated for what you did. And with the Star card, it's like you're doubting that you're ever going to get paid for this. But what you don't see here is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to be turning in your favor here, Pisces. Let's go back and clarify what this is about. Don't you just hate it when that happens? I know I've had that happen before. I've still got a painting sitting over here that somebody said that they wanted, and it's still sitting here. And I've asked about it about 3 times, and I could have taken it somewhere else and sold it somewhere else, but in fact, there was another person that wanted it, but I've been holding it for this one person. So it's something like that, Pisces. Please clarify the World card, please, Spirit. Yeah, there's an imbalance here. So there's been no payment. You've done your side of the bargain, but they have not. So there's an imbalance here. Libra energy. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. So we have the High Priestess and we have the Three of Cups. Please clarify the Star card. King of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Wands clarifying the World card. The back of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Okay. There's a lot of disappointment on your end here. Perhaps you put in a lot of work in something and you thought that this was going to pay off for you, but this person has or place or whatever institution has not paid you for the work that you've done here. With the High Priestess being reversed here, it's like you have this doubt. You have this lack of vision now that this is going to happen. Like, you've done the work, you're waiting for payment, and now it's like you're almost like retreating and giving up on this now. It's like you're just going to move away from this situation. You've been waiting so long for this payment, and it's almost like, you know, I'm cutting my losses is what it feels like here, Pisces. With the Three of Cups being reversed as well, it makes me feel like this is probably some type of loss that you're going to have to take here. And I think you know that intuitively. The wheel is turning in your favor, however, Pisces, and the Two of Wands is reversed here, clarifying this. It makes me feel like the person was very dysfunctional to begin with, whatever, and there's a lot of disappointment here. So whatever you gave to somebody, and it doesn't even have to be monetary, you gave services, or you gave your time, or you gave your heart, whatever it was, okay? Whatever's tangible here. You gave your time to somebody. Whether it is that you created something for somebody and you're wanting payment for it, whatever is happening here is because this person is dysfunctional. And it's going to come back on them, okay? The wheel is turning in your favor here with the Wheel of Fortune being upright. This person is dysfunctional, okay? So the wheel is going to turn in your favor. Karma is going to come back for you and give you what is rightfully yours. Karma is going to come back on them and do the same thing that they did to you, that is going to happen to them, is what I'm feeling here from Spirit with this Wheel of Fortune. I think you've cut your losses here. You know you're not going to be paid for your time, or you're not going to be compensated however you were supposed to be compensated for whatever work you did. There's an imbalance here. This person is dysfunctional. But yeah, you've been very disappointed by this. It seems like you put a lot of emotion into this. What is the advice here for Pisces? And pile 2, please. Page of Wands. One more. What is the advice? I feel like what Spirit is saying to me in my right ear is find your inspiration somewhere else. Go somewhere else. You're kind of like wasting your time on your passion on this situation. Yeah. It's like you need to collaborate with other people. You're wasting your time on this situation. There are other people that would love to work with you. Back of the deck here, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah. So your ships are coming in here, Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Things are going to work out for you. The Sun is here as well, which is the happiest card in the deck. And you see the Sun in this image, okay? This is about happiness, emotion, ships coming in, all of those dreams and fantasies all coming in for you. And it's very emotional. And so that's what you don't see back here. And I feel like there are a lot of other people that would love to collaborate with you, Pisces. And so you've been waiting on this situation to work out, and it just isn't. It's time for you to walk away from this. This person, place, whatever institution, whatever it is dysfunctional, okay? You're not going to be paid, is what it feels like here, Pisces. It's time to cut your losses and walk away from this. But I think you intuitively know that. And this isn't the right thing to put your passion into anyway. There are a lot of other people out there that would love to collaborate with you, Pisces. Excuse my dog. Anyway, so here is a message of Cosmic to finish up your reading here, Pisces. We have someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. So I feel like whatever passion that you have that you've given to others where you were not reciprocated for, whatever it is, someone is in need of what you have, Okay, there are a lot of people that would love to work with you. And then a message from heaven for you for a pile 2. It says, when tomorrow starts without me, don't think we're far apart. For every time you think of me, I am there in your heart. Oh my gosh. And look, someone is in need of your love. So that could be that person in heaven, okay, that is in need of your love. And you can offer that to them as well as them offering it to you. They're right here, they say, in your heart. Beautiful. So I'm going to leave it there, pile 2. If you like my reading, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the hype button. Hit the thanks button. Hit all the buttons if you want to. And if you'd like to go deeper, you can find me at nightbirdtarot99@gmail.com for a private reading. And I can send you the information when you reach out. So I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Okay, Pisces, if you chose pile number 3, you chose the pink melon here color. So I pulled some tarot cards from the, what is this deck called? The Light Seers Tarot deck. And I also pulled a message of Cosmic Oracle card. And then to finish off your reading, I pulled a card from a message from heaven. So let's see what the mystery message is for you at this very moment and what Spirit wants you to know. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 4 of Cups. 6 of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So it looks like you're in some type of collaboration here, Pisces, but you've been disappointed by it. Perhaps you've walked away from this collaboration and now it's led you to victory. And now the wheel is turning in your favor here, Pisces. It's almost like you're standing alone. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. You were in some type of collaboration with others. And you learned to be, you ended up disappointed by this collaboration. You stood alone and it led you to victory. So perhaps it could be something like, because I'm a musician, you were in a band. Could be something like that, where you were in a band. And then, you know, being in this partnership or collaboration, it ended up disappointing you and you didn't like it. You didn't love it. You didn't want to be in it anymore. And you walked away from it and you said, you know what, I'm going to do this on my own. And you went out as a solo artist. And what happened here is it led you to victory. You're standing on top of the world here now. And the wheel is turning in your favor here. Let's go back and clarify. What a cool message here for pile 3. So you go girl or guy, stand on your own, do it. I don't know why my dog is barking. I swear that every time I come to read, it's like they just purposely like drive me crazy. So I don't know if you guys are tarot readers out there too, and you've got animals. If that happens, please let me know. It's almost like they intuitively know that I'm not giving them the attention. I'm giving Spirit the attention. And it's like, nope, you can't do that. All right, let's clarify pile 3. Please clarify the 3 of Cups, please, Spirit. We have 2 cards here, the 2 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So perhaps it was something that you were juggling with these people. You're trying to find a balance between good and not so good. So perhaps within this collaboration, some things were good and some things were not. It seems like there was something going on that was non-traditional in a way. It feels like a... It was like the good outweighed the bad. So you became very disappointed in it, and it feels like you walked away and stood on your own here. Please clarify the 4 of Cups. Please clarify the 4 of Cups, Spirit. we've got 2 here as well. So yeah, it's like you had to move yourself away from this situation. It wasn't bringing in what you were wanting, perhaps. It was not, now I've got a siren in my neighborhood. What is going on? So it's like you had to walk away from this because it left you very disappointed, and it could have been disappointment because nothing was ever made of it. With the Ace of Pentacles, nothing ever got off the ground. You know, the bad outweighed the good. And so you had to leave it behind. And now you stood on your own here. Please clarify the Six of Wands. Yeah, you had to walk towards whatever it is that you wanted, and you did it. You got the victory by walking towards what you wanted, and you did it on your own is what it feels like. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. And if this hasn't happened yet here, Pisces, this is the mystery. So this is what's coming in for you. So perhaps you need to do it on your own because it's going to lead you to that victory. So whatever collaboration that you're in that's not working out, whether this is love, whether this is career, whether this is some type of project, it seems like you are going to be more balanced with the Seven of Wands in the shadow when you do it yourself and you don't wait on others to fulfill whatever it is that you're wanting. We have the Three of Wands here that is clarifying this Wheel of Fortune here. It's like, you know, maybe you made a mistake, perhaps. You made a mistake by trying to collaborate with this situation. Okay, there was an imbalance. You were trying to balance the good with the bad, and the bad was outweighing the good. So you made a mistake, and you should have went out on your own to begin with, because going out on your own, going by yourself, walking towards what you wanted has led you to victory, or it will lead you to victory. And with the Seven of Wands in the shadow for what you don't see, this is beating the odds. This is victory over competition. This is the ultimate, you know, you went through this struggle, but it's leading you towards your happily ever after. Whatever it is that you wanted to accomplish is going to come true when you do it yourself, is what I'm feeling here from Spirit. So that is the mystery that you're needing to know right now. Please clarify and look at happiest card in the deck. Can't make it up. What is the advice here for Pisces for pile 3? What is the advice in this situation? Spirit keeps saying that you earned it. You earned it. You put up with a lot and you earned it. Yeah. Things are definitely looking better for you. The change has already happened. With the Tower card being reversed, that major change has happened. Okay, we'll take them. Okay, no more. So the Spirit says, you know, no more being left out in the cold here. You're going to take your passions and run with it. You're not going to have to deal with this anymore. One more, clarify this Five of Pentacles. Taking your passion and leading it towards this victory. This Sun, this happiest card in the deck here. Too many, please. Just one. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. This is my least favorite deck, but I love the imagery. It's just, it feels weird in my hands. Yeah, you're seeing the reality of a situation that this left you very, very disappointed. But it's time for you to move on, Spirit says, by doing things on your own. Doing the things that you're passionate about is going to lead you towards your success. You need to stand alone and do it yourself, is what I keep hearing from Spirit here. And here's the Temperance card, as above, so below. So you have Spirit guiding you and helping you and awakening you into this new venture that you're on. by doing it yourself and not relying on others to get you towards whatever it is that you're passionate about here. Beautiful. Let's see what the message of the Cosmic Oracle card says for you, Pisces. It says, stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. Oh my gosh. Stop carrying these people. You can do this yourself. Stand on your own alone. You can do this. This passion that you have is leading you towards victory on your own. You don't need anybody's help. And a message from heaven to finish up here. It says, everything happened as it was supposed to. You could not have stopped or changed anything. There was no other way. So it's like you had to go through this lesson in order to realize that you could do this on your own. So whatever it is, whether it's a business, whether it's a collaboration, whether it's buying a home, whether it's being in a relationship, that you realize that you're happier on your own. So I'm going to leave the message there, Pile 3. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the hype button, hit the like button, hit all the buttons if you want to. And if you'd like to go deeper, please contact me at Nightbird Tarot at nightbirdtarot99@gmail.com. And I would love to do a private reading for you. And I'll give you the information once you reach out to me. I hope you enjoyed the pick of cards today. Again, I love doing this for you. And I hope that you're having a wonderful day today. If it's your birthday, Pisces, happy birthday. And I will see you tomorrow for your daily. Have a wonderful Friday. Namaste.